Hey guys, Mark Holmes here. We're back. We are live. We have breaking news. A legend has just retired. Jason Witten is leaving the building. He is retiring. He is going to the booth. We were literally just live streaming and talking about Jason Witten, and lo and behold, here it is. He's retiring. I heard rumors about this yesterday. I kind of mentioned it a couple times. They redid his deal so that way he could, save some cash. This actually opens up some more money for the Dallas Cowboys, and definitely means that tight ends are going to be somebody we're going to need to definitely look at. This is huge.
This is monumental.
Huh?
This is monumental, Mark.
Well, it changed a lot. It changed everything at the draft right now.
You guys know how I feel about Witten. I don't hate him, but I think it was time to go. Let me turn this down.
Yeah.
This is bigger than. I'm sorry. Sorry, John Cena.
I would love. Can we get our posse back in here?
Crew, everybody.
This is like major, or maybe they're doing their own things. Yeah, this is going to change what we're doing here at the draft, guys. We literally now need a tight end. Can you bring back my tripod? Yeah, we need a tight end. This is real, guys. Jason Witten is retiring. So now all of a sudden we definitely need a tight end. You got James Hanna gone because of the knees. You got, of course, now Jason Witten. So yeah, we got a hole at tight end now. So wow is right. Shout out to everybody that's come back to the chat here.
Andrews, Goddard.
Yeah,
I'm hitting the video now.
Okay. Well, if you guys are doing your thing, I'll stay here with this then.
Yep.
Yeah, this is huge. Wow. I'm gonna say one of those things that I know people are gonna lambaste me for and everything else.
Matter of fact, I might use it. Can I use it real quick?
Yeah, they're gonna, the Giant fans gonna say, "Well, you don't have a tight end. You don't have a tight end." Yeah, okay, but Jason Witten has been an incredible player. Jason Witten, you can't argue with what he has done in his career, missing only one game because he had a broken jaw. But you can't play forever.
Come here real quick.
You can't play forever. In the end, you got to get younger, and that's what this team has. All of a sudden, this offseason, this team definitely got a hell of a lot younger. Getting rid of Des Bryant, getting rid of now Jason Witten retired, James Hanna. This is a young team that's going to be building for the future. But to me, it was one of those things that was needed. I think Jason Witten definitely was getting long in the tooth. Jason Witten still can play, but to me, tight end has evolved to the point where you have to get a tight end who can get separation, get downfield. Tight end is the new wide receiver in the NFL right now. I need to grab another battery because literally we've been streaming and stuff outside and I didn't have this thing charged up, and it's definitely going to be one of those days. This draft has been crazy. Let me thank every one of you guys that have been out here supporting the channel and everything else. It's been incredible what you guys have helped me do. But yeah, this is huge. This is unbelievable. Think Jerry will get backlash for him leaving? I don't think Jerry will be. It's not like he cut him. What do you think about? We literally, that was crazy, man. We were just talking about. You said he needs to go, and I told you there was rumors out that he might retire, and you guys were saying it's so funny because they're like, I didn't see anything about that. I heard fans talking about it, so yeah, it's done. How you feel about it?
I hate to see him go that way, because clearly either he didn't like the pick. For him to wait after the first pick to decide that he was going to, retire, it tells me something that he didn't like the pick, or I don't know. He probably wanted to guard, something to help solidify that line. I don't know.
Oh, you think that this was about what the Cowboys did?
Think about it, Mark. Look at the timing.
Yeah, the timing is crazy.
Look at the timing. My thing is, okay, now he was hurting tight ends. He wasn't allowing Switcher to get on the field. The only way Switcher was going to get on the field if Jason Witten comes off, we can run a three wide receiver.
Oh yeah, okay.
3 wide receiver sets. Now this allows Switzer to be on the field a little bit more. Jason Witten coming off the field, retiring now. It's going to open up doors for like some of these tight ends. Dallas Goedert. I like Dallas Goedert. A lot of people like Gesicki or Mark Andrews. But I like Dallas Goedert if they can pick him up in the second round or something like that. But
yeah,
for me, it allows Switzer. Look out for more Switzer come up in more sets.
Well, honestly though, I'm not getting all these moves that have been happening. I can't say that I'm honestly that surprised by anything that's transpired this offseason. Are you? I mean, honestly, are you surprised by any of the moves? Because we all knew that Jason Witten, that it was time for him to retire, you know? But to me, he earned the right to retire when he wants to. At least in my mind, he should have.
Right.
He's done anything and everything that the Cowboys ever asked, in the same way that Tony Romo deserved the same type of a deal. So I'm okay with if he had stayed one more year, as long as he was a diminished role, I would have been okay with that. The timing says, yeah. But
we just don't know.
But we had heard about that though before. Sorry, I'm trying to rearrange the camera here. Don't have the tripod set up. We had heard that the rumors about it for a while.
Right.
That he might be retiring even before the pick. So it may not have anything to do with the pick per se. It may be that he just decided, you know what, it's just time. I got an offer on the table to go to the booth. I can get paid. I could be like Tony Romo and move on.
It's true.
And it may, but then again, it may be, oh man, what the hell are we doing with this pick instead of? But I don't think he's seen a lot of bad picks before.
Yeah, he's seen a lot of bad, but he wanted to know if he had it in him another year to make that run for the Super Bowl. He felt like the organization wasn't going in the direction that he thought. Because some players look at Aaron Rodgers. Some other players get mad if they don't have insight on some of these picks or at least know what's going on.
Right.
Some of these players think that they have the right to know what's going on.
Yeah.
Some of them do, some of them don't. A quarterback, yeah. Tight end, no.
Right.
But just look for more 3 wide receiver sets with Switzer. You're going to Switzer and
see,
and Beasley.
And you actually just make a great point there too, because think about this. When you had Jason Witten and you had
attempting to reach you on your cellular device.
Is that yours? Okay. You had Jason Witten and you had oh God, Des Bryant. You know exactly what they're going to do in their capabilities. These guys aren't necessarily getting separation anymore. And you give Jason Witten 8 yards, every day as opposed to a wide receiver getting deep. Now you got the unknown of other guys in there. Like you said, you got Hearns in there. You've got Williams. You've got Beasley. You've got Switzer. You can go 4 wides and just, do something different than what we're doing. At least show something different.
Don't sleep on Brown. And we got the speedster, Deontay Thompson. So they got some heads out there that can, try to pick up the heads left off. But it's kind of like what happened. I hate to see Witt go. He's one of my all-time favorite Cowboys.
Oh, definitely.
But he's going out his way. I can't say that. He's going out. He's doing it his way, retiring. So, a lot of players don't get that chance too.
Yeah, I mean, that's another one of those ones where you feel like the Cowboys failed Jason Witten because, just like Tony Romo, just like what, DeMarcus Ware, at least DeMarcus Ware went elsewhere to get it. Yeah. Those are guys that you wish that they deserve to get a ring because of what because they literally left everything on the field.
They did. I mean, Jason Witten left it on the field a little bit too long, but he left it on the field every game. That's why he was one of my greatest Cowboys ever. I mean,
wow.
I put him over, years ago. I put him over Michael Irvin and all of them, but because he's a grimy, gritty player. He never complained. You never see him complain about anything. All he did was go out there and play hard every game.
You got that right, and he had plenty he could complain about. The amount of years that he was in there, from Parcells on to Wade Phillips, and all these years of 8-8 with Jason Garrett. But never once did you ever hear him say anything negative or do anything negative. Never had any issues off the field. You wish that you had more players with that mentality and attitude on your team. You would always win.
The only reason the Cowboys got lucky to get Witten in the 3rd round is because the year before, a couple years before, it was It was a tight end that came out. His name out of Miami was called Jeremy Shockey.
Oh yeah.
And he came in and shocked the world. Him and Dallas, what's the other tight end that went to the Colts? They came in and
Dallas
shocked
Clark?
the world. Dallas Clark.
Yeah.
They came in and shocked the world with their athletic ability as tight ends. So Jason Witten, I watched him. That's how long I've been doing this. He slipped all the way down to the 3rd round, and with Bill Parcells' smarts, and wisdom, said, "Oh, this guy can play," and went and grabbed him. So now we have, a Hall of Famer. But the only reason he went to the 3rd round is because of tight ends in previous years, like Shockey and Dallas Clark, with their athletic ability, played with a basketball background, and they, Witten didn't have any of that. He was just a regular old school tight end, in line, hand in the ground, can block tight end.
Yeah.
That's the only reason he's fell to the 3rd round. I watched it, and
somebody got some crazy ringtones.
we were lucky to get him. Glad to have him.
It's official.
Excellent career. I hope well for Jason Witten, but I hate to, he went out his way, so I can't say anything.
What do you think about Dallas taking a tight end out of Penn State? I don't know who
Gesicki.
Gesicki, yeah.
Gesicki, oh man, Gesicki. He's a long strider. When I watched the combine, he is a long strider. I'm talking about he can, in 2 steps, he didn't took 5 yards. Now you're not gonna be able to do that game time speed, but he has all the receiving attributes you're looking for.
Yeah.
He's not an inline player, but he can get down there, put his hand in the ground, and block a little bit. But he's not the best blocking tight end. But as far as splitting them out, putting them on the wing, and getting them out in open space, down the seam routes or something like that, oh, he's gonna kill you. Jump balls, 50-50 balls, Gesicki will kill you with that. So he's not the best blocker, but as far as if you need a good receiving tight end, he's your man. He's number 1, A1.
I heard that. Now, the immediate effect is Rico Gathers. Is Rico Gathers now your starter? A guy who has yet to play an NFL game? Who is your starter now, tight end?
Well, we've seen what Rico can do. We saw what Rico could do in those preseason games, and everybody knows what he can do. Can he stay healthy, or do the Cowboys believe in him? Is he doing too much DJing, scratching, or trying to make too many CDs? We don't know, but I do like Swain, and I like
Kimberly Campbell. Yes, this is true. Jason Witten has retired.
I like Swain. What's the other kid they picked up? And they let him go to another team.
I can't remember who it is.
Try to claim him off waivers.
Yeah. Well,
try to claim him off our practice squad.
Here's what we definitely know right now. This is Dak Prescott's team.
Somebody say the name. There you go. Thank you, Blake Jarwin.
Yeah.
They believe in Blake Jarwin because somebody tried to poach him off our practice squad. Philly tried
Philly
to poach him.
did, yeah.
They was making moves last year. Philly was making moves. They tried to poach Blake Jarwin. I'm glad he didn't, because he would have got a ring, with somebody else. But they have faith in Blake Jarwin. I like Swain.
Libra, it is Dak's team now. Okay.
Oh yeah.
For the time they said we're making a Dak-friendly offense, this became Dak Prescott's offense.
Right.
And it's sink or swim, whether you like him or not hate him. Like him or hate him. This is Dak Prescott's team. And, if you want the Cowboys to win, you better get on the Dak train and hope that he is the real deal, because all of the old guard, the captain stuff, he is the captain.
Yeah,
It's him. The only other person you could say that would be a Tyron Smith.
Yeah, but he's not vocal.
No.
He's a quiet giant. Tyron is not a vocal player, so he's not going to be the leader taking over.
We're getting younger.
This is Dak's team all day.
Without a doubt, yes. Guys, Jason Witten, Michael Anthony right here was actually, here's how old Jason Witten is. Michael Anthony went to his training camp and actually worked out in 2007.
And this was before he started balding.
Right. Yeah, so think about that. And, you look at the pictures of Michael and stuff, that was a long, long time ago. That was 11 years ago. So I think it was actually time. Some people aren't going to like it and things. Oh, see, do we have the Giant fan on here?
Whose phone up here is ringing like that?
Somebody's daughter was trying to reach them.
Yeah. Your phone up here?
Yeah.
Your daughter was trying.
And also, can you smell what the Rock is cooking? So I don't know what ringtones or people that are trying to get you are. But shout out to everybody who's here. Dilly, good luck, Dak. Okay. shout out to everybody who's jumped online here. We have the breaking news that Jason Witten is leaving the building. He is retiring and going into the booth, a la Tony Romo.
All places ESPN.
ESPN, yeah.
So they might get boosted.
So maybe ESPN will get a little more credibility. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I guess that's what it looked like to me because they've been dropping off the ESPN tree like dead leaves. So maybe he can
Draft Mark Andrews.
I like Andrews.
Wish the clapper would retire.
I like Dallas Cowboys.
I'll clap to that one.
Goddard, your favorite?
Well, this team is.
No, I like Gesicki, Goddard. I like
Goddard.
I like Fumagalli. I like I like Ian Thomas. There's a lot of tight ends out here.
Fumagalli too.
Yeah, there's a lot of tight ends out
okay. I've asked my man about Rico. What's your thoughts on Rico?
I was doing a video. So I like what Rico did in preseason. The question is, do they think he could play football? And I'm talking about
that's what I'm talking about.
The scary thing with Rico is like, can he regurgitate a play throughout? Will he know how it reads? Will he know what zone to sit down in? Will you know? It's easy when you just running. They don't have a game plan, but you gotta understand.
Again, I know I'm not connected. I know I'm not ESPN or Ian Rappaport or anything. What I was told that kind of the Cowboys worry about is Rico's dedication and
I've heard his mental process
and his football IQ.
Yeah. And that's big.
Well, he's a basketball player.
He's a basketball player.
I understand.
What the hell do you?
You got to give him a little bit of.
But hold on,
You picked him to be a project, correct?
Yes.
So you knew these things were gonna be the issue.
Yes.
That sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me.
I'm not.
Either use him to his strengths and his abilities, or let him go altogether.
Wait a minute.
Stop wasting time.
Hold on.
Wait, no. Step down, E2.
Yeah,
No.
No, why you getting mad?
No,
No, not John. I'm getting mad at the team.
Oh, no.
But no, wait a minute.
But don't do shit.
Well, the problem is with Rico, you talking about some blunders. You throw him out there in the game, he sits in the wrong zone and he does something crazy. It could be Dez and Tony all over
But having a
again.
concern about somebody, I mean,
know what I'm saying?
I don't have a problem with saying I have a concern as opposed to just blindly saying, okay, I'm not going to worry about what they think. And people fault me for going ahead and having concerns about Jalen Smith. I love Jalen Smith. I know Jalen Smith, if he had 2 feet, would be a Pro Bowl linebacker.
I think it's miraculous that Jalen Smith even came out and did what he did.
I agree.
You got
and it's a great after school
you've had any injuries
or a lifetime story.
You know how hard it's coming back from the injuries.
Oh, I know that.
You know that personally. So what I'm saying is, he don't even have a kneecap. So what I'm saying
I understand it, but that doesn't mean I should be playing in the NFL. Okay? Yeah, it's great that I can still walk around without an ACL on my knee and I had a flesh-eating bacteria and nothing that's there. But it doesn't mean that the team has to keep me out there to play.
No, they don't.
The bottom line is it doesn't matter who you are. Only thing that matters is can you do what the heck we need. And so their question is,
Mark, real quick.
he's got this. Hold on. Let me finish the statement. You look at Rico Gathers. You don't normally have guys that are that tall that are that fluid as a runner. When I see him run, he looks like a he looks like a sprinter. Truly, his leaping abilities off the chain. Yeah. But if you don't know where to be in the route, it doesn't mean jack crap.
That is what training camp is for. That is what practice is before.
Wait a minute.
So if you're not teaching him these things, it goes back to what I'm saying. He's a basketball player.
Now let's talk about training camp.
He has to learn.
Rocked him at training camp. He was out for the whole year.
Right.
Kayvon rocked him at training camp, and there's also been times that at training camp, I was there. There's been time at training camp where Rico is a little, dare I say, soft, mentally out of it. Listen, Mike Gesicki right now is better than Rico Gathers. I hate to say it.
So
it's the truth.
So is Mark Andrews.
Yeah, I love Andrews.
I want Mark Andrews.
But it's a win-now situation.
Just so y'all know, E2 wants Mark Andrews.
Now, I love, you talking about, sign me up. I'm talking about blocker and
I want Mark Andrews.
That was Baker Mayfield. He got Baker Mayfield drafted. So listen, my whole point is,
fumbles too much.
No. He's better than Rico Gathers. I'm telling you that now.
Mark Andrews fumbles too much.
Come on, Reg, you can poke holes. You can poke holes in all these prospects.
I said for me.
I mean, that's what
every
I mean. Like, that's what I'm
I
saying.
said for me, he fumbled too much. I mean, that's,
So who do you
that's the only
want?
negative
Who do
thing.
you want?
I like Dallas Goddard. Like I said,
Best offseason ever.
Yeah, either way, this team now is starting to look like we teetering between rebuild and make a move. Because you get a guy, and listen, you talking about if Dak is calling a hot read, Rico doesn't get it because he doesn't know. And you talking about getting somebody killed?
Right.
Wait a minute, because you got to chip that D in and you don't. So he needs to know what the hell is going on. And if you,
the only way for him to know, they got to put him in the reps. Give him the reps.
Yeah.
We the Browns now. Somebody is saying, okay.
Don't ever throw that whole comment in the trash because
don't get me wrong. I do like Andrew.
We would never be the Browns.
Yeah.
I seen him fumble like 4 or 5 times, man. I couldn't get.
We are America's team. We will never be the doo-doo Browns.
That's right. There you go, Michael Anthony with the Dallas Cowboys. Hey, listen.
Mark, bring some sunshine to this shit. Let's do it.
No, actually, no. Let's look at it. Okay, everybody wants an immediate thing to happen. Everybody wants.
This is not a microwave lead. Just so y'all know.
But see, what you got to understand is, you have to build a team.
you have to.
It's like cooking.
And basically look. It has to be actually a grand plan where you can't just say, well, next year we're going to win Super Bowl. You got to get the players and stuff that you need to be able to win, and they need time to develop together to become a winning team.
Correct.
And that's when they say the window closes because that team got old. Seattle had that defense and stuff together, but that defense, they were drafted about the same time. They're all about the same age. They stayed in the same group for years, and they became a lights-out unit.
Okay,
but you can't stay there for that long.
I'm saying, question: didn't we have that window when Romo was there? That window was there, wasn't it? It was opening up.
Yeah.
You know, then it started to close. Now,
Right. You just added the perfect thing. This is what I'm saying right now. Right now,
Well, first of all,
we're
the window
sweeping
doesn't
out.
exist
We're
anymore.
sweeping out all of that window and starting anew.
Right. The window doesn't
Okay.
exist. You have all young players on the
With
team
Witten
now.
gone, with Tony Romo gone,
That's what
with
I'm
There's no more
Dez
window.
gone.
There's
Okay,
no more
right.
window.
And now
That's what I'm
you
saying.
look at the youth on the team. Tyron Smith is one of the oldest guys on the team right now.
That's crazy.
He's not a vocal
And
leader.
he's only,
Okay.
what, 28?
Right.
He's not a vocal
Sean
leader.
Lee is one of the oldest players
He's a
on
vocal
the team.
leader.
So what you're actually doing, and this will bode well for the future, whether Jason Garrett is here or not, because it may be that this year is now kind of, we're setting up for down the road.
But we can't keep making excuses.
No, I'm not making excuses, but no, I'm just saying, and it may be that we end up playing really, really well. But right now, you've got a young Taco. You've got, well, we'll see how DeMarcus Lawrence, he's actually getting up there. He's one of the older guys on the team. You've got a young defensive line with a David Irving, with a Malik Collins, and these guys. They're getting rid of the old school players. I think Tyrone Crawford might be one of the guys that end up going as well. You look at your offensive line. You got Zach Martin, Travis Frederick. Tyron Smith is the elder guy. Lyle Collins. Right now, you're opening up the window for the next 3-4 years of a group of guys. 10 picks.
This shit just got crazy, man.
This actually, well, to me, actually,
Rez, this
okay.
shit has got
In my mind, here's what this does. This says you don't trade for Earl Thomas now.
No, hell no.
Why not?
Why not? No, because
and the reason why I don't say
wanna
that
trade
is
for
because
him.
the identity of the defense is changing,
I agree,
and that's
yeah.
why Chris Richard is here. And Chris Richard being here,
Okay.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think Chris Richard want to put his own stamp on his own new defense, and don't think that he can do it without Earl Thomas?
No.
You don't
What
think
I'm
he want to
saying
try
is,
to
what I'm
accomplish
saying is,
that?
I think he wants Earl Thomas to be here to
a
help
mentor.
with these
So
young
that
guys
means
to
he don't
mentor
want to put his
them.
own stamp on it.
That is his stamp.
No, not
But
if you put
helping
Earl
him
Thomas
put
in.
that stamp on is having somebody that was in that defense mentor. We have a lot of all our DBs are young right now.
It's the same
You
thing.
need picks,
Hold up, it's the
we
same
gotta
thing.
get a tight end.
I
It's the
get
same
that.
thing. It's the
I
same
get
thing with
that.
Belichick.
I'm just telling you what Chris Richard wanted.
Belichick wanted Brady out of there.
I'm not talking
years.
about me personally. I said that's what Chris Richard wanted.
You know why? Because
He
Belichick
wants Earl
wants to
Thomas here.
Belichick wants to know people that he can win a Super Bowl without Tom Brady.
Yeah.
He wants Tom Brady out there. So that's what I'm saying about. That's what I'm saying about this guy, Chris Richard. Do he want to say that he could build his own doomsday? I mean, what they had out in Seattle?
Legion of
Boom.
His own Legion of Boom without Earl Thomas? That's what I'm asking. You think that he want to try to
I'm
do
just
that?
saying.
You know what?
I'm just saying.
I think if he could build a Legion of Boom with or without him, he'd be happy.
Hell
Because
yeah.
either way.
For delivery?
Oh, thank you, bro. Look at
What's
your
up,
age.
man?
We're talking about Jason Witten has retired.
No kidding, bro. It was time.
Yeah,
I mean,
and that's,
really, you know,
Cowboys Nation
he
is
still
literally
got a little
going.
something to offer, but He still got.
After all that food I cook, you want Krispy Kreme.
But no, I think that coach, if we don't get him, I think he wants to put his own stamp on the defense because Seattle let him go. I think he thought he was going to be up there for a little while.
But see, here will be the sad thing is because now I look at the team as now it's young.
Yeah.
The oldest person I believe is the long snapper.
The oldest, he's the fossil.
Is there anybody else over 30?
He's the fossil.
Seriously, is there anybody else over 30 now on the team? Sean Lee is close to 30.
Sean Lee is about 30. He's 30, 31.
Sean Lee may be the second oldest guy on the team right now. You're talking about the Cowboys have now gone through and now are one of the youngest teams in the NFL.
Right.
I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
I see, and here's the great thing: we basically started all over in our secondary. They're all young.
And everybody's cheaper too.
So you look at this thing as a couple windows. Come on in, man. We're having a discussion here with about 500 of my friends.
No, he's like 27, 28.
Hey, just a heads up for you.
He's like 27. Huh? What'd you say?
For a heads up for you, they got about 3 or 4 of these little cabins. They're $75 a night. One room. If you were talking about getting a room tonight, you could do it right here. If you want. You got a few of those.
Okay.
Just for you. But anyways,
we could do
football.
Jason Witten retires, and we're having a discussion on how to change it. Now this team has actually gone to, and it's got to be one of the youngest teams in the NFL.
Yeah, that
okay, our long snapper is 30-something, but I don't think there's anybody else on the team that's over 30.
I'm gonna eat it
now.
So
that's what happens when you eat Krispy
we're all
Kreme
happy
donuts.
about all that stuff. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. We us Cowboy fans just lost our mind. And I appreciate the Giant fan. I know you guys don't like the Giant fan and all that, but he's been fantastic. He saved the day on the camera yesterday. So Sean Lee has retired, guys. I need to.
Sean Lee.
Excuse me, Jason
Man,
Witten.
you gonna give people heart attacks?
Sorry, Jason Witten has retired. Look, man.
Moment of silence.
I've been going crazy here, literally.
I was like, no, that would make that Vander Esch pick even more upsetting. They be like,
yeah. Now you understand why we brought him along.
And then he retired, mother. Like you about to cause a firestorm out here, bro.
I heard a rumor that Sean Lee
He better not.
Yeah, everybody really will go ahead and kill me on it.
Like, Mark came out here and said that Sean Lee.
No. I messed up on that.
Ezekiel Elliott, who retired? What?
Ezekiel Elliott retired. This just in. Dak Prescott said, "I'm done."
No, but
I don't want to be your quarterback no more.
Wow. Thank everybody who's at work right now watching this. Appreciate you guys tuning in. So one of the comments we got here. Ha ha ha! The Giant fan is doing the dishes. Now we know why you brought him.
Oh no! No, but he's been good. And the Texans, we rag on him last
And look, and guess what? The Texans guy is delivering food for us as well. So that's how us Cowboy fans roll.
Number 1 pick.
Yeah, Cleveland won a
Nah, but it's all good, man. We actually been having a ball here, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. This team is changing completely. You're not going to know what to expect from the Dallas Cowboys this season.
And I think that's what they want.
And I think that's actually going to be a good thing. There are a lot of unknowns. Unfortunately, we went into this season where we didn't change a single coach.
That's scary.
No, we didn't. No, we did going into last season. We didn't. No. I'm sorry. 2018, we made some changes. Yeah. 2017 season, we kept everybody. Everybody was exactly the same thing they were. The offense was exactly the same. They figured we were successful this year doing this. We'll do the exact same thing. And it came back and bit them in the ass. So now, Witten is gone and Dez is gone. Offense is going to look different. Coaches don't have how Hearns is going to work out in that offense right now. You don't know, like I said, you can go now 4 wideouts and stuff. You put Hearns out there, you put Switzer out there, you can put, Cole Beasley.
Go route.
Just the fact that there's an unknown because we have been always predictable this past year.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, I think it's a good thing.
Get off the turntables, Rico.
We didn't get rid of them coaches.
Yeah, but hold on. But okay, we didn't get rid of the coaches, but you don't think Chris Charles going to make a difference?
He's going to be running the secondary. He's going to be running the secondary and the linebacker. He's going to be running the passing coordinator. He's going to be running the passing coordinator.
But see, this is my take on it though. They're taking Rod Martinelli and they're slowly moving him into retirement. You know the Cowboys just don't fire a coordinator and bring in somebody new. It's always somebody from within that they promote. And that's what Chris Richard is doing. When was the last time the Cowboys fired a coordinator and brought in somebody else?
No, he was a coach.
Jason Witten. Jason Witten was brought in as the offensive coordinator, became the head coach.
No,
I'm sorry.
He said you all screwed up.
I was gonna say,
Sorry. Jason Garrett. Well, Jason Witten. Well, maybe they do. Okay, breaking news. They bring in Jason Witten as the coach.
I don't want that headache.
But no, but you understand, that has been the way. They always bring them in, get them used to the Cowboys' way, and then they become the coordinator. That's what they're doing with Chris Richard. Next year, I guarantee he will be the defensive coordinator. So they're taking Rod Martinelli, just like they did with, what's his name before him?
Just be throwing names out there.
Who was it?
Rob Ryan?
No, not Rob Bryant. No, when they brought in Rod Martinelli, they had the other guy that was.
You talking about Kiffin?
Yeah, they took Kiffin. Monty Kiffin. You know, because Rod Martinelli was his guy. He was the coordinator. They kind of moved him to the front office and let him slowly go out. That's what they're doing with Rod Martinelli right now.
What the hell is Monty Kiffin doing right now?
I don't know.
He just kind of just left. He just slid out. Nobody even knew that he was left the team. He was just like,
his son didn't even hire him again.
He just stopped coming.
So what I'm telling you is that's what they're doing with Chris Richard. He will become our defensive coordinator. They don't go outside and bring somebody totally new in for that. So I think that that's a good thing because you're getting. We didn't make major moves. We still have the same coordinators. However, you start looking at different wide receiver coach, different offensive line coach. You're at least looking at guys that have a different point of view. So I think that some of the coaching may actually go up and say, hey, you know what? Let's try this. This is something that we did where I was at.
I mean, my thing, I think the seat just got real hotter for Jason Garrett now.
And it should. Listen, there should be no NFL coach out there that's seated as hot except for Bill Belichick.
Super chat.
Oh, thank you very much for the super chats, guys. What I'm going to do, my gear is just shot. It's just been through too much going the mileage and stuff. All the super chats that we have gotten done here at the Super Bowl, so I just can't keep up. I'm off of my game because I'm not in the slot. We're going to take all the super chats, all the donations, and everything out, and we're going to make a giant drawing. We'll end up doing like 3 or 4 drawings and stuff for you guys after the draft is over when I get back home and things. So don't think that I'm not looking out for you guys. I am. It's just we just got a lot of shit going on.
And resources is limited.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. Guys, this has been our home here for a few days with 7 guys, and we're adding 1 more tonight. So, yeah. Fortunately, we got the windows open, so it's not ranking here and stuff, but it does smell like Fritos. But, yeah, so I appreciate all the super chats and all the support.
They're spacious.
But, yeah, so, and it's just so much stuff that's been going on. I'm hoping that we'll see a lot of you guys this afternoon and stuff, and so on.
We got a lot of people bringing food today.
Do we?
Yeah, people bringing out Earl Campbell's.
Yeah.
He's going to be cooking Earl Campbell's. Did you get Earl Campbell yesterday?
Yeah, they brought me some last night. Yeah. Actually, I've got to go out and get some more chicken wings. So, if we're going to do that, that would be fantastic. If I, my thing is, I need to get those chicken wings
on the grill.
Yeah, to make some salsa. Try and go light. I want to spend more time with our fans, guys. I want to make sure I spend time with you guys today. So I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. There's 400 of you guys here. I hate to stop right now with this. Yeah, 400 people that are watching right now. And that's gone downhill. But we've got to get ready to get back over to the stadium. I got to get everything cleaned up out here. Guys, be sure to come back because there's going to be a whole lot of news that's going on. It's going to get crazy today. I'm going to try and keep up better than I did yesterday. But guys, any final thoughts here?
Thank you, Tony Romo, for everything.
My question is, Witten. My question is, will Jason regret it if we win the Super Bowl this year?
Oh, if they won the Super Bowl this year, I guarantee you they would give him a ring because I say you gave us money and you've been a part of the organization. And one other thing there. Hey, hold on, guys. I'm going to go ahead and put my shameless plug in here, guys. Okay. If the Cowboys, Jerry Jones, anybody who knows Jerry Jones, make sure you put this to Jerry. Jerry, how you doing, man? Mark Holmes here, the guy with the voodoo doll. We've met a couple of times. We've talked a few times, and like you told me, give me that money because we know you love that green money. But if the Dallas Cowboys win a Super Bowl this year, you better make sure that Jason Witten gets a ring. And you better make sure that Jobu gets one. Because Jobu's been around an awful lot of your players and around your stadium. And he's helping to spread some of that mojo. So, can you hook a brother up? Okay. So, we're going to sign off right now. I need to charge the battery because literally it is dying on me. I'm holding a battery onto it right now. So, we're going to get this stuff together. We're going to get our chicken wings. And we're going to be over there at the stadium, guys. Thank you very much, and we'll see you soon.
See all you Cowboys week 5.